Welcome to ROI Overload Daily Business, Tech, and Finance News. I'm Scott D. Clary, and this is what's making news today. Cars 24 raises $450 million in funding. A DeFi protocol, P Network, was just hacked. Apple Store removed 60% of apps that didn't have a privacy policy, and WhatsApp is testing a new group icon editor feature. Let's jump right into it. So in startup land, Cars 24 is an India-based e-commerce platform for pre-owned vehicles. They announced the closing of a $450 million funding round on September 20th. The Series F funding round was led by DST Global, Falcon Edge, SoftBank Vision Fund 2, along with participation from Tencent and existing investors, More Strategic Ventures, and Exor Seeds. The funding includes a $340 million Series F equity round, along with $110 million debt from diversified financial institutions, helping the pre-owned vehicles e-commerce platform nearly double the valuation to $1.84 billion. With its latest finances, Cars 24 will expand its global presence as well as build its cars, bikes, and financing businesses in India, and will also continue to invest in technology that helps deliver the best possible customer experience. The funding comes just a few months after the company expanded its operations in the UAE and Australian markets. It has already sold more than 1,000 cars in the UAE since its launch in April of 2021. Cars 24 has emerged as a market leader in the used car marketplace in India, and its early traction in international markets is exceeding expectations. In crypto news, there's another major hack. So P Network, a cross-chain decentralized finance or DeFi platform, has fallen victim to the latest cyber attack on the crypto space as the protocol reported around 12.7 million worth of Bitcoin stolen. In a Twitter post, the developers of P Network officially announced the attack on its platform and said, "We're sorry to inform the community that an attacker was able to leverage a bug in your codebase and attack PBTC on BSC, stealing 277 Bitcoin." P Network is one among several other DeFi protocols that help connect different blockchains, thus addressing the compatibility issues of decentralized technology. The platform allows users to mint PBTC, a wrapped Bitcoin, by depositing Bitcoin to the protocol. Soon after discovering the attack, the developers of the protocol said that they have identified the bug and have proposed a fix, but are now waiting for everybody to review it before implementing. Interestingly enough, it has also offered the hacker a bounty of $1.5 million if the hacked funds are returned, although this is probably a long shot. However, the company has not yet announced its plans to reimburse the affected users. Apple just removed 60% of apps that didn't have a privacy policy. So according to a Pixelate report, which analyzed more than 5 million mobile apps across the Google and Apple app stores, over 60% of delisted apps from the Apple App Store had no privacy policy. The report states that in total, more than 813,000 apps with over 9 billion downloads, 86% of which targeted children aged 12 and under, were removed from the Google Play and Apple App Stores in the first half of 2021. Pixelate said that the apps were removed as they had a high risk for user devices and advertisers. However, the delisted apps can still remain installed on a consumer's device even after they have been removed from the App Store. The apps can be delisted for a variety of reasons: App Store policy breaches or developer withdrawal, but the report neither asserts nor assigns a reason for any of the delistings. Moreover, the delisting team has not publicized any details about the action, so it is often impossible to know whether the App Store or the developer trigger the removal. And lastly, WhatsApp is testing a new group icon editor feature. So WhatsApp is currently testing to introduce a new feature that will allow users to set emojis and stickers as their group images. With this new feature, users can pick amongst two options, using a background color with either an emoji or a sticker for the group image that will now identify the group on WhatsApp. If a user picks either of these options, then it will automatically set the group image and reduce the user effort in finding the right image for the group. WhatsApp will also add a new option to the menu, allowing users to pick an image for the group or click on a new one. With an emoji or sticker option, this will show users a new page that shows two new tabs called Emoji and Sticker. Users can choose the emoji supported on their phone on the first tab and sticker packs installed on their phone on the second tab. After selecting a background, they will see a circular preview of the new image. They can then tap quote-unquote done to set it as the group image. The feature is currently available for iOS on beta and will soon roll out to iOS and Android users permanently in the next few weeks. In other news from around the internet, edtech startup MaxSad raises $2.1 million in a pre-seed funding round. So MaxSad is a Pakistan-based edtech startup, raised $2.1 million in a pre-seed seed funding round. The funding round was led by Indus Valley Capital and include participation from Alter Global, Fatima, Gobi Ventures, and several individual founders from Pakistan and the Middle East. And lastly, millionaires are apparently worried about leaving too much money to their kids. So according to a survey conducted by the Motley Fool, which surveyed about 2,000 high net worth individuals, 67% of them were concerned about leaving too much money to their heirs and what kind of habits that would create. Anyways, that's it for today. If you found value with this, share it with one other person. They can go subscribe for daily business, tech, and finance news at newsletter.roioverload.com.